Right then. Okay. Hello. Right, this isn't gonna be a proper stream, this is just gonna be me ranting about, the creation club. Because, I was looking through the mods, because I was watching, a video on YouTube the other day of, somebody doing, a woodcutter role-playing playthrough, and one of the mods that he had was oh, excuse me. One of the mods he had active was the option to rebuild a wood mill. So I decided to jump into the creation club and see if that mod had been ported over to console. Unfortunately for me, it hasn't, which I'm really gutted about, because I would have actually liked to do a woodcutter playthrough myself. It's one of the ways that I used to make the large portion of my income in vanilla Skyrim back in the day. So I would have loved to have access to that mod, but yeah, unfortunately it hasn't been ported over the console. But I decided to look through the mods to see if there's anything that was appealing to me and whatnot, and I decided to look at the trusted creators content, the mods you have to pay for. And when I put my master trainer and lemon mod, I had to look at this one, but I didn't really read the description because I just looked at the name and it's like, well, that's got no fucking place in Skyrim. But now that I'm actually looking at this mod properly and I'm reading the description and features and blah blah whatnot, I'm like, it's what the fuck is this thing doing in Skyrim to begin with? And it doesn't. The fact that this thing is here, the blood of the aliens, and it's endorsed by Bethesda themselves, doesn't really leave much hope for the fucking future of the Elder Scrolls series. As this is my fucking biggest concern. It's like that 200 fucking creation club points for the blood of the alien fucking mod. Now, the price isn't what bothers me, you know. There are mods that I'm willing to fucking pay for, you know, if they're fucking guaranteed to fucking work and, you know, not gonna be fucking around with the game too much. I'm more than content. I don't care. Paying for mods doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when Bethesda fucking endorses a fucking mod that isn't lore-friendly. This Blood of the Iliad. Now, anybody who's spent any degree of fucking time on previous titles like Morrowind and Oblivion, reading any of the lore books will know that the Iliads, also known as the Heartland High Elves, were only actually bloody found in Cyrodiil and Valenwood. You could find the Dwemer in Morrowind, Skyrim, and Hammerfall. But the aliens mostly inhabited Cyrodiil, with some also fleeing to Valenwood fucking after the Slave Queen Alicia's fucking rebellion against them. But the vast majority of their cities were all spread across the entire of Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is their fucking main location. They never once settled Skyrim. So why the fuck is the blood of the aliens bloody mod even here? And even fucking worse, why the fuck is this mod endorsed by Bethesda? This mod's existence scares me. It really fucking does. Because if Bethesda can endorse a creation that doesn't respect the lore of their own creation, are we ever really? Does that mean we're never going to see Elder Scrolls 6? Have they lost that much love and respect for their own creation that they don't care anymore? And even if we did see Elder Scrolls 6, would they even be willing to stay true to their own creation? Is all of the fucking lore and everything that's been created up and fucking till now just gonna go out the window for something that has absolutely nothing to do with Elder Scrolls? You know, the fact that Bethesda would endorse something that gives a big middle finger to the lore of their own game series doesn't really fucking leave me with much hope that we're even going to see Elder Scrolls 6, let alone it actually be something we're going to love. You know, stuff fucking like bloody, you know, armor fucking mods. Perfectly fine. These fucking weren't created by fucking Bethesda fucking themselves, you know, Creation Club fucking shit. You know, even stuff like that, fucking a mercenary's fucking life. Adventure packs, extra dungeons. I'm not bothered about any of that shit. You know? But when you start fucking endorsing, you know, I mean most of the stuff on here, they don't exactly fucking break they don't exactly break the game or break the lore of the game for the most fucking part. But when it comes to stuff that does, how anyone can actually, I mean, how any Bethesda bloody studios person could actually endorse something that basically tells them your game isn't good enough, your lore isn't good enough, we want to rewrite it all. Now, if they endorse this for Oblivion, I wouldn't have an issue. It belongs there. You know, but for Skyrim, the aliens don't belong in fucking Skyrim. Alien means Heartland High Elf. Meaning Cyrodiil is their main home. They don't fucking belong in frozen fucking terrain. They belong in lush forest terrain. I mean, stuff like this, capital vaults, you know, being able to rob the local fucking, you know, the riches of the fucking Jarls. I got no fucking problem with you endorsing shit like that. You know? Although why anyone would want to pay 100 for fucking this one, I don't fucking know. Just for the fucking privilege of getting fucking messages to say, oh look, you've leveled up to level 25. Why the fuck would I want to pay you 100 creation fucking points just for you to send me notifications? You know, it's I don't understand the logic fucking behind that even being on there. You know, but you know, and these I would say as someone that loves gardening, these are tempting, but I'm more frightened about the thought of them breaking my game. So this one I've been tempted to get. Valerica as a follower. Marry Serana, fucking, become part of the family, innit? Why not? I don't like the fact that they go so all out on trying to incorporate. I mean, I know people fucking love the lore of Elder Scrolls and they love all the different fucking, all the different peoples, especially the Khajiit and whatnot, but the amount of shit that Bethesda is endorsing with these mods and whatnot, I mean... see? Rajin, the purring liar, is the thief god from Elsphere. Idols crafted in his honor can be found all over Tamriel. Why would there fucking be any in Skyrim? You do realize how fucking little fucking, the Nords actually fucking give a fuck about Khajiit, yeah? To the point where they're not even allowed to enter the cities. Why the fuck would you find any Khajiit artifacts in Skyrim at all? It's like Bethesda is endorsing so much fucking shit that breaks the law of their own creation. And it doesn't really fucking make me believe that they ever intend to make an Elder Scrolls 6. If they're endorsing fucking modders, encouraging people to pay for fucking mods that breaks the law of their own game. Aliens in Skyrim, Dwarven, fucking Khajiit artifacts in fucking Skyrim. Things that have no fucking place in Skyrim because the law says no alien ever went to fucking Skyrim. Khajiit aren't welcome in fucking Skyrim. And... I mean, one of the fucking things that drives me mental. Where is it? Where's this mod? Where's this mod? There's a fucking mod that I actually bought. No, where is it? It's to do with the religions of Skyrim. No, it's not the Bard's College. No. No, by the 9 divine gifts. Now, is it this one or is it the other one? No, it's the other one, so it's not the one I bought. Thank fuck for that. No, it's the other one. Thank fuck for that. But there is the one thing that bugs me about one of the religious fucking mods that you can actually get for this game, which allows you to follow a deity. I really like that. I really like that mod. Fucking adding the fucking option to actually worship the 9. It just adds. For me, it adds more to the Dragonborn fucking aspect of the story. You're fucking chosen of Akatosh, fucking Dragonborn. You got the fucking dragon blood in you. You can fucking learn to shout just by defeating a fucking dragon, like. The option to fucking say, thanks, bud. I do like that, that kind of, addition to Skyrim, but the one thing that bugs me about it is the fact that it doesn't just allow you to worship the 9, it also allows you to worship gods that have no place in Skyrim. Now, I know a lot of people out there will bitch and whinge and whine at me fucking because of the fact of, oh, but, you know, red guards have the fucking right to worship their gods too. Not in Skyrim, they don't. To stay, you know, it's all well and good giving fucking people the option to worship the divines, but when you fucking start adding shrines to gods that the Nords themselves don't worship, all the while there being a fucking, you know, a civil war in fucking Skyrim because of outside influences saying they're not allowed to worship gods that they, for them fucking selves, choose to worship. You kind of fucking put in a contradiction fucking in the game by saying, look, suddenly we found a fucking shrine to a fucking, to a god fucking from Hammerfell. Why would there be a fucking shrine to a red guard god in Skyrim? Why would there be so fucking many fucking shrines all across Skyrim to gods that don't belong there? You know, it's like, well, if the fan base can't even respect the law of Skyrim, how the fuck can you expect Bethesda to fucking actually continue to fucking give a shit about the Elder Scrolls series? When you don't even show that you love the Elder Scrolls enough to stay true to the fucking lore of it. No, you're so caught up on the novelty factor of the Creation Club existing, thinking, how cool would it be? How cool would it be? But you don't even think how disrespectful you fucking are to create mods that don't stay true to the game, all the while claiming that you actually love the game. No, you fucking don't. If you love the game, you'd stay true to the lore of the game. You'd make all your fucking mods centered fucking around the Elder Scrolls series, not fucking around what you feel fucking entitled to add to it. You're in love with the fucking commodity factor. You love the commodity factor of being able to have influence over it. You don't love the game. And for Bethesda to start caving to you people now and start endorsing mods that don't belong in this game really does fucking speak volumes to me as a long-term fucking Elder Scrolls fan. It says to fucking me that Elder Scrolls is dead. Bethesda doesn't even care about it anymore. And I'm fucking pretty fucking certain it's in largely down to the fucking fact that the fanbase doesn't fucking love and respect it. Because why would you want to put your fucking heart and soul into the creation of a fucking game that's ultimately going to have some entitlement complex? Say, well, let's just change this to make it more appealing to me. Because I'm a red guard, I want all these fucking shrines to red guard gods all over fucking Skyrim, even though the Nords would say, fuck off and die, I'm gonna fucking smash your fucking head in with a fucking warhammer, you bastard, for fucking even thinking that belongs in Skyrim. I mean, yeah, you got all these fucking, monuments across Skyrim to the Daedric fucking princes that were created by the Dark Elves after they fled from Morrowind. But their existence in Skyrim is solely fucking down to the fucking reason that in every single fucking game you've had the option to fucking obtain Daedric artifacts. How the fuck are you supposed to obtain these Daedric artifacts if there's no Daedric shrines? But even then, to counter fucking this, the very existence of these places has worked into the Civil War and Ulfric's, lack of willingness to indulge the Dark Elves any fucking longer. Don't want them in Skyrim. You don't belong here. No. So if the Nords can turn round and reject something, the worship of the Daedric fucking princes, who is a universal religion all across fucking Tamriel, with people fucking in all corners of fucking Tamriel that worship fucking the one Daedric prince or a fucking another. So if the Nords can fucking reject a universal fucking Daedric fucking cult, do you really fucking think you're gonna fucking actually see them welcoming fucking a red guard saying, well, our gods fucking mean the world to us. We know they're not a universal religion where all of you love them fucking too. But we're just gonna fucking put these fucking shrines all across Skyrim for ourselves. The Nords would be smashing your fucking head in with a warhammer. But that just fucking says everything. And these. This one. Backdoor to the past. 3. Ruins of the Old Mary. The Old Mary never fucking once fucking actually, settled in Skyrim. Backdoor to the past, ruins of the Ayleids. Ayleid ruins don't belong in Skyrim, they never settled Skyrim. They belong in Valenwood and Cyrodiil. This is the only fucking one of the 3 that actually belongs in Skyrim. Ruins of the Snow Elves. Yet again, endorsed by Bethesda. Verified creators. Requiring fucking Creation Club points to purchase them. And they don't even stay fucking true to the fucking lore of the Elder Scrolls. One of the 3. One of the 3. Who respects the law. So 400 out of the 600 points that are required to buy all 3 of these is to purchase mods that are not lore friendly. Wonderful. Bethesda doesn't give a fuck anymore. $400 fucking points to fucking purchase fucking abominations. And this. Bandar Blades. What the fuck, like? Bandar the Bandit God. Why would these be in Skyrim? But a Khajiit? Why would it be in Skyrim? Now, the one thing that bugs me about the fan base of Elder Scrolls these days is the fact that they do not respect the fact that the heroes, even though fucking Bethesda gives us the option to play as any race or any gender, regardless of whether your hero is a man or a fucking woman, a Khajiit, an Imperial, doesn't fucking matter. Every single game's fucking hero, there's always a fucking template. A race fucking, but every fucking single fucking game is centered a fucking round. Like for fucking prime fucking example. Back in the fucking day of... Back in the fucking day of Knights of the Old Republic. Drew Carpishan, the writer of the Knights of the Old Republic game fucking series. He wrote the fucking story for the Knights of the Old Republic for Revan to be a man and the Exile to be a woman. Even though you could fucking be a man or a fucking woman, it was up to you. The story was centered fucking around them being a very specific person. But you had the option to fucking be whoever the fuck you wanted. But the story was written for Revan to be a man and the Exile to be a woman. The same fucking principle fucking applies with the fucking Elder Scrolls. Morrowind. You could be anyone you want, but the underlying principle is, the fucking way the story is written is, you're meant to be a fucking dark elf because you're the fucking reincarnation of Nerevar. Who was a dark elf? Well... Champion of fucking Cyrodiil. You're meant to be an Imperial, but you can be anyone you want to fucking be. Skyrim, you're meant to be a Nord. No other fucking race in the entire fucking Tamriel has ever been able to learn to shout. It's a Nord-specific magic. Oh, people can fucking turn around and say, oh, but the Septim Dynasty were Dragonborn. Yeah. And Septim Dynasty were also of Nord descent. After all, it's Tiber Septim's dynasty. Tiber Septim was a Nord, not an Imperial. That's why you fucking hear them fucking saying about them in Tiber Septim. Native son and all that. Native son means he was a Nord. And his descendants all had Nord blood. Now people can fucking go on the mission of... What about Saint Alicia? Can't really use that as a fucking argument. Because there's not enough fucking in-game lore to even fucking... for anyone to even make fucking 100% sense of those times. Like... How the fuck would a needy fucking slave queen even have connections to the Nords of Skyrim? How the fuck would a needy fucking slave queen even know how to contact the Nords of Skyrim to get them to support her rebellion? You can't really fucking use that as a fucking reason to fucking turn around and contradict the lore of the game. No. Skyrim's hero is supposed to be a Nord. Oblivion's hero is supposed to be an Imperial. Morrowind is supposed to be a fucking high Dark Elf. Which is fucking why these don't belong in Skyrim. Certainly fucking shouldn't be fucking endorsed by Bethesda. Now these brown fucking mold. Considering the fact that the Dunmer have been given Solstheim, this can be forgiven. Bone mold is an ancient Dunmer tradition where armor weapons are made with bone and resin. Yeah, the result durable material stronger than the most common materials. Blah 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 blah. No, this can be forgiven for fucking being put into the fucking game because it's not like bone mold isn't already fucking in. No, isn't already in the game itself. It was added with the Dragonborn fucking DLC and the addition of Solstheim, which was given to the Dark Elves. So that can be forgiven, but these don't belong there. No. Atmore and fucking stuff. Fair fucking enough. The Nords of fucking Skyrim fucking came from Atmore to sell fucking Skyrim, so these can fucking be forgiven as well. But to add stuff for races that don't belong in Skyrim just makes no fucking sense to me. No, I've got no fucking problem with, you know, encouraging the fucking creation of mods that expand on the lore. But I will not fucking endorse mods that abandon it completely. If you turn around and fucking if you try to turn around and fucking convince me that you love Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, your bullshit pleas are gonna be falling on deaf ears when it comes to me, mate, because I know full fucking well that if you truly loved Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, you'll do like fucking all these modders that actually just expand on the world that they love. They don't try to rewrite the fucking world to suit their needs. By fucking pretending that Skyrim is the home of the fucking Khajiit just because they think Khajiits are amazing. No, if you truly loved Skyrim, you wouldn't be fucking trying to fucking put Khajiit fucking themed fucking, you know, divine artifacts in anywhere other than Elsewhere. If you wanted to be able to fucking wield Khajiit-styled weapons, you would have added the option to buy them from one of the fucking merchant caravans. Not fucking pretend fucking like fucking, you're not giving a big middle finger to the fucking lore by fucking saying, oh well, the gods of Elsewhere have invaded fucking Skyrim, and suddenly you can find a fucking dungeon where you can get their artifacts. If Bethesda ever get fucking round to making a fucking Elder Scrolls 6, I'm gonna fucking want it to be fucking stuck on the fucking on Game Pass for me to be able to test it before I buy it, because I've got absolutely no fucking faith in a company that fucking says fuck you to its own creation by endorsing mods like Blood of the Iliad, Bandaz fucking Blades, Backdoor to the Past, Ruins of the Old Mary, Backdoor to the Past, Ruins of the Aliens. I can't say I've got any faith in you to stay true to your own game by endorsing these things. No, I'm willing to fork out fucking the occasional fucking bit of fucking cash for some fucking Creation Club fucking points to buy some of these mods. You know, the Adventurer's Call, Mercenary Life. Yep, I'm up for that. Fucking adds fucking to a mercenary roleplay factor. I can fucking, yeah, I'm fine. I'm happy. That's perfectly fine by me. You know, I bought fucking all these fucking back in the day before they fucking became free. Especially the fucking alternative fucking Dragonplate fucking armor. You know? I'm happy fucking with fucking some of these, you know, the Divine Gifts. Yep, absolutely. I was always fucking one for fucking trying to follow the 10 commands, the fucking 9 divines, even fucking back in the days of Oblivion. That, absolutely. Camping, fucking bring it on. Fucking camping out in the fucking fields of fucking Skyrim on my fucking little adventurer's journey. Oh, bring it on. You know. Things fucking like fucking the Dawn Guard Reforged. No, absolutely. I don't fucking mind fucking having an additional fucking companion follow me fucking around. This is fucking about fucking, you know, Agmia. Having him fucking follow you around as as an additional companion for the fucking Dawn Guard. Yeah, if I can bring that on too, I'm happy about that. That'll be fucking perfectly fine by me. Add more to the fucking depth of the Dawn Guard story. You know, these things complement the game. They don't change their mechanics or their lore. They just complement what's already there. These fucking types of mods are made by fucking people that truly love the Elder Scrolls. They want to complement the game. They don't want to change it. They want to complement it. Just adding fucking more depth to fucking the creation that they love so much. They love fucking Skyrim, but fucking, you know, but they feel fucking like fucking, you know, there's not enough depth added to some aspects of it. Which they are, right? You know, which is fucking true. Some fucking a lot of aspects of Skyrim could do with more depth being added to it. A lot of it feels fucking like it was just that the depth was fucking sacrificed just for cool factor. Or hurrying up to just get it fucking released to make money. Like this, the fucking Druid's fucking Grove. I mean, you got the fucking option of, you know, wearing fucking Forsworn fucking armor. What if you want to be a Forsworn? You want to fucking side with the Forsworn during the Forsworn's conspiracy? You know? It fucking complements fucking your choice to fucking actually fucking roleplay a Forsworn. You know? These types of things, I'm all for it. I'm not fucking even bothered if I have to fucking pay to add them to my collection. But I'm not gonna fucking pay for fucking something that gives a fucking big middle finger to the fucking game series that I love so much. And the fact that Bethesda has fucking fallen so fucking far from fucking, you know, where they once were, that they would actually fucking encourage people to pay for shit that gives a big middle finger to the Elder Scrolls series. Tells me that Elder Scrolls 6 is never going to happen. No. These Bethesda Game Studios content. You know. All of these things once upon a time complemented the fucking lore, even if they were, well, half-assedly done. With no fucking real soul added to them, just unofficial, fucking official, unofficial DLC. But it was still fucking things like just additional housing, you know, extra fucking weapons, alternative looks for fucking different armor types. You know? New fucking armor. You know? Horse armor. Fucking the Grey Cowl fucking returns for the Thieves Guild. Which I never fucking understood why it wasn't actually fucking part of the Thieves Guild anyway, but I mean you could fucking put it down to, well, it's part of the group fucking, you know, Cyrodiil's fucking Thieves Guild. That's fair enough, but it's still Nocturnal's cowl, isn't it? So if Azura's fucking star could fucking teleport from fucking Cyrodiil to fucking Skyrim, then the Grey Cowl should have fucking been able to do that too. You know? So I never understood why that wasn't initially in the game any fucking way, but the fact that they added it with the Creation fucking Club with a really shallow fucking story. It wasn't overly fucking amazing for fucking something that was pretty fucking epic back in the day. You know, but that's what I mean. All this Creation Club fucking shit. No, that's fucking another one. Into the fucking Wilds. That's what I mean. This is another fucking paid fucking content fucking creation where you can actually tame wild creatures, and it encourages you to use the like fur and bone armors, so your bloody Forsworn armor and stuff like that. You know, basically allows you to fucking roleplay a Forsworn. No, but I'm fine. I'm fine, perfectly fine. That, you know, those types of mods don't bother me. It's when they start fucking contradicting the lore of the Elder Scrolls that I start getting bothered by it. You know, adding fucking things that don't belong in fucking Skyrim pisses me off. Like I said, I love the fucking the Faiths of Skyrim mod, but the fact that it adds fucking shrines to gods that don't belong in Skyrim, like fucking shrines to fucking the gods of Hammerfell. The Red Guards fucking gods. They're worshipped by no one but the fucking Red Guards. They don't belong in Skyrim. They belong in Hammerfell. You know, I've got no fucking time to fucking humor fucking people that fucking can't do anything other than think about their own fucking need for an ego stroke by using Elder Scrolls to pretend they're fucking amazing, when you're trying to encourage Bethesda to fucking contradict their own game by adding shit like this. You are not a fan. You are a fucking pretender who uses the game that we love so much just to make a name for yourself. So, if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, I wouldn't get my fucking hopes up on Bethesda fucking caring a fucking enough about Elder Scrolls anymore to want to make Elder Scrolls 6. Because if they're gonna be happy to endorse big middle fingers to their own lore, they've already given up. And if they've given up, then they're never gonna have the heart to make Elder Scrolls 6. Because the thing that we loved the most about the Elder Scrolls back in the day was the heart that went into it. The attention to detail. All these different fucking things to explore and roleplay. Now they mean nothing. Not even to Bethesda. And if they don't mean anything to Bethesda, then Elder Scrolls 6 won't mean anything to Bethesda. So don't bank on it ever being made. I think it's safe to fucking say that the Bethesda themselves needs a Dragonborn. Someone is gonna come to fucking save them from the fucking, you know, from the soul snare that they find themselves in. Fucking, the ideal masters are fucking trying to fucking suck the soul fucking out of them to fucking empower their mod series. Mijn valok, wat vind voel de banok. Fakros, as I call thankful in no fine. I'll do it jort. Dovakim, no lexillus varin, wodain, voku, marihara kasbal. And forgot upon for trozing goes on. Dovakin, Fahin, Koraga Mundral. I got one thing to fucking say fucking to Bethesda. Bethesda! Creed that jewel! Kill the mortal and let the god be born. It's supposed to be the fucking gods of the Elder Scrolls fucking series, not mortals obeying the commands of the modding community. It's one thing to fucking elevate your fans to the fucking privilege of being allowed to add, additions to your existing lore, and another thing entirely to encourage them to give you a middle finger. I think fucking Bethesda needs the fucking Return of the Dragonborn! Dragonborn, by his honor is sworn to keep evil forever at bay. And the fiercest foes rout when they hear triumph shout. Dragonborn, for your blessing we pray. Hearken now, sons of snow, to an age long ago, when a tale boldly told of the war who was kin to both worm and the races of man with a power to rival the sun. And the scrolls have foretold of black wings in the cold, that when brothers wage war come unfurled. Alduin, bane of kings, ancient shadow, unbound with a hunger to swallow the world. Better day shall arise when the dark dragon's lies shall be silenced forever, and then fair Skyrim shall be freed from Alduin's maw. Dragonborn, by his honor is sworn to keep evil forever at bay, and the fiercest foes rout when they hear triumph shout. Dragonborn, for your blessing we pray. Time to reconnect with your lore, Bethesda. Because if us fans can put more fucking heart into role-playing your games than you can into maintaining them, then you're already lost. Swallowed fucking by the soul snare of the ideal masters. Consumed by Alduin's wrath. The return of the Dragonborn will mean absolutely fucking jack shit. Dramatic ending. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope you enjoyed, even if I did break your eardrums. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the wilds of Skyrim. Zindus varhin vodain voku marihara kasval. Doraban fodrosin gozan dovakin varhin kargam mundral. On a little side fucking note for people, if you ever bought the official fucking Skyrim fucking guide back in the day when the original release happened, you've actually got an entire fucking translation of the dragon language in the fucking book if you ever want to learn how to speak like a Dovar. So that you could turn around and correct Alduin when he tells you you don't even speak our tongue, do you? I do actually, but hey ho. For those of us that truly love the Elder Scrolls series, it's about time we start encouraging Bethesda to realise that there's more of us out there than they think there is. Because I think at the moment they seem to think that the vast majority of people out there are happy to actually change the Elder Scrolls and not happy to actually roleplay it. We need to start reminding them of the community they had back in the day of the Bethesda forums and all of us sharing fucking our backstories for our characters all of our little fucking storytelling on the fucking Bethesda forums, telling them that, well, this is the fucking my character's backstory as to why they ended up in the Imperial fucking City fucking prisons for Morrowind and Oblivion. I think Bethesda need to be reminded that we still love them. And that we're not impressed with their attitude of giving their own game a middle finger. Thank you for watching.